A mom and toddler hit by gangster's jeep. Keanu Reeves stopped the bike and changed everything. Where are you watching this video from? Please comment and let us know. Also, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and help us reach 1,000 subscribers. It all started with the screech of tires. Mia clutched her 2-year-old son, Noah, in her arms as the grocery bag spilled onto the crosswalk. She turned to see the headlights of a black Jeep barreling toward them. Her heart seized in her chest. "No, no, no!" she screamed, stumbling back with Noah pressed to her chest. The Jeep didn't slow. Instead, the driver leaned out of the window, his face lit by the glow of his cigarette. "Move it, lady," he yelled, laughing as he revved the engine. The world exploded in sound as the Jeep clipped her shoulder, sending her crashing to the pavement. Her body shielded Noah, who was screaming at the top of his lungs. Grocery bags burst open, oranges and milk cartons rolling across the street like discarded dreams. The Jeep skidded to a halt. A few feet away, the driver, a burly man with a tattoo snaking up his neck, stepped out, joined by 2 others from the car. "You really messed up our ride, lady," he snarled, flicking his cigarette onto the pavement. Mia, struggling to her feet, clutched Noah tightly. "Please, just leave us alone," she begged, her voice trembling. The gangsters ignored her. One of them, a weary man with a scar across his cheek, picked up Noah's discarded teddy bear and sneered. "What's this? Baby's first roadkill." Noah wailed louder, reaching for the bear. "No! Bear!" Scarface smirked, holding the bear out of reach. "Oh, you want it? Cry louder, kid." "Stop it!" Mia shouted, tears streaming down her face. She reached for the bear, but the third man, shorter and stockier, shoved her back with a cruel laugh. "Stay down, mommy. Or maybe we take the kid for a little ride instead." Mia's blood ran cold. "No, please, don't touch him." The driver Vito stepped forward, towering over her. "Lady, you and the brat got in our way. Maybe we teach you both a lesson about respect." Noah clung to his mother, his little fingers digging into her shirt as he cried, "Mommy, mommy." Mia felt helpless, crushed under the weight of her fear. The world blurred around her, her only thought being to protect her son. "Please," she whispered, her voice breaking. "He's just a baby." The gangsters laughed, their shadows looming over her and Noah like monsters. And then, from the distance, came the rumble of a motorcycle. The gang turned toward the sound as the motorcycle screeched to a stop nearby. The rider dismounted, his helmet reflecting the dim streetlights. He walked toward them slowly, purposefully. "Hey," Vito barked. "You lost, buddy. This ain't your business." The rider removed his helmet, revealing the familiar face of Keanu Reeves. His expression was calm, but his eyes burned with intensity. "You're right," he said evenly. "It's not my business, but you made it my problem when you hurt them." The gang froze, exchanging glances. Scarface was the first to speak. "Wait, is that Keanu Reeves?" Stocky burst into laughter. "Man, what's John Wick gonna do? Act us to death?" Keanu's gaze didn't waver. "The kid's scared. The mom's hurt. Let them go. And this ends here." Vito stepped closer, puffing out his chest. "Or what? You think we're scared of some Hollywood pretty boy?" Keanu tilted his head, his voice dropping to a low, almost menacing tone. "You should be." The tension snapped like a rubber band. Vito lunged at Keanu, but the move was clumsy and telegraphed. Keanu sidestepped, grabbing Vito's arm and twisting it behind his back in one fluid motion. Vito cried out, dropping to his knees. Scarface rushed forward next, swinging wildly. Keanu ducked, landing a precise strike to the man's stomach, followed by a sweeping kick that sent him sprawling. Stocky hesitated, then pulled a knife from his pocket. "Wrong move," Keanu said, catching Stocky's wrist and twisting until the knife clattered to the ground. A single punch to the jaw sent Stocky reeling into a lamppost unconscious. Vito, still pinned, spat at Keanu. "You think this makes you some kind of hero? We'll find you, man. You and that little brat." Keanu's expression darkened. "You won't hurt anyone else tonight." He shoved Vito toward the ground and pulled out his phone. "Cops are on their way. Sit tight." Keanu turned back to Mia, who was trembling but alive, clutching Noah tightly. He crouched down, his voice soft and reassuring. "You're safe now, both of you." Noah peeked out from his mother's arms, his sobs slowing. "Mommy, is a bad man gone?" Keanu smiled gently. Yeah, buddy. They're gone. You were really brave. Mia's voice shook as she spoke. Thank you. I don't know how to. You don't have to thank me, Keanu interrupted. I just did what needed to be done. The police arrived moments later, arresting the gangsters and taking statements from witnesses. Keanu stayed until Mia and Noah were loaded safely into an ambulance, even riding his motorcycle behind them to the hospital to make sure they were okay. The next morning, Mia woke to find a handwritten note on the nightstand. It read, Dear Mia, you're stronger than you think. Noah's lucky to have you as his mom. Take care of yourself. And don't worry about the bills, they're covered. I hope this is the last time you'll ever have to face people like them. Best, Keanu. Noah, still asleep beside her, held a brand new teddy bear, one with sunglasses and a little leather jacket. The story hit the news, spreading like wildfire. But when reporters asked Keanu about it, he shrugged. I just helped, he said simply. That's what we're supposed to do. And maybe that's the lesson. In a world where cruelty can feel overwhelming, it only takes one act of courage, one moment of selflessness, to remind us that real heroes walk among us. Sometimes they just happen to be Keanu Reeves.